If you're 5, 6, maybe even 8 months post ACL surgery, lifting in the gym or starting to run, but your knee's still swollen, stiff, doesn't have full extension, or just not quite right, listen up. Because the real issue, it didn't start now. It started months ago when you skipped something crucial and you probably didn't even realise it. Let me explain. I am seeing so many people in my clinic for second opinions because they start running, they get back in the gym, and they go, Tilly, my knee's hurting, I need to see you, what on earth is happening? First thing I say, have you got full extension? Huh? What's full extension? We have a look, they don't have full extension, we have swelling in the knee's stiff, and we sometimes don't even have full quad control. So the biggest mistake I see is people rushing through rehab and skipping the basics, especially early on. But I hear you all. How are you meant to know? Some of you should do better because you just Google, you use Instagram, you use TikTok for your ACL rehab. I mean, why have major knee surgery to then just guess your way through rehab? Because the surgery part is pointless without good quality rehab. I'll say it again. The surgery part without good quality rehab is pointless. And it's kind of mind-blowing that the surgery takes 60 minutes, but it's 12 months to recover. And you give very little effort to that 12 months and you just decide that you're going to guess it. Not all of you, and I hope you guys watching, that is not you. I hope you guys have either got my ACL guide or you're working with a proper ACL specialist. But some of you do work with a physio, but the physio is just often not that educated in ACL rehab and doesn't have a proper protocol that they know how to follow. So they're not entirely sure how to get extension back or if it's really that important. I totally get it, but you're here now, so let's fix it because there's some key things I need you to run through. These are the early things that people often skip in those early days. So not getting full extension back, not getting rid of swelling, not rebuilding quad control, and doing rehab based on time, not on progress. Oh, you can't run your ACL rehab off a calendar. We'll get into that another day maybe. But you will often hear people say, you can run now because it's 6 months. Why? Why? Who said? What if your knee's still swollen and hurting? Running on it's going to make it worse. Knees don't work like that. ACL rehab is not a countdown. It's based on progression for you and your knee. It would be like trying to build a house with poor foundations. You might get a few bricks on top, but eventually it cracks, it moves, you have to start all over again. And this is what I'm seeing literally so much in my clinic. People get 6, 8, 9 months down the line before they actually recognise there's a problem. You don't always see these consequences straight away. Maybe you're walking okay, doing exercises from, like I said, Instagram and TikTok. Your physio is just saying, yeah, you're doing okay, just keep going. But, you know, you start jumping, you try to run and you go, my knee's swollen, things are getting worse, not better, something doesn't feel right. And then, generally speaking, that's when people find me. Here's a key checklist that I want you to check before you even think about running or gym strength work. So let's ask yourself, do you have full extension? Lying flat, no gap under the back of your knee. Watch yourself walk or take a video. Does your knee get fully straight like your other leg? Are your quads actually working? Can you do a straight leg raise with no lag? And I don't mean like this. Don't even get me started on people doing straight leg raises that's not actually straight. It's like a bent leg raise. You are working zero quad. You are just working your hip flexor. Maybe save that one for another day as well. Can you walk without a limp? Does it look okay? Is your knee still fat and swollen in comparison to the other leg? Is it painful day to day? Are you still getting soreness from that knee? Can you tolerate home workouts okay before even thinking about loading? Do you have full or near on full flexion? Because if you say no to any of those, you are not ready, and pushing through will only set you back and land you at my doors. If you're thinking, yep, I've done all of those, Tilly, don't panic, but don't go back, because here's what you need to focus on. You need to reduce that inflammation. You need to get rid of the swelling. You need to get your terminal knee extension back. You need to rebuild your quad properly. I'm actually going to drop my link in the description to my free quad growth guide. It's not just about workouts as well. It's about time under tension. It's about nutrition. It's all in there. We can't keep chasing PBs in the gym if your knee can't even straighten without pain. There's no glory in squatting your body weight when your foundations are broken. If this sounds like you, don't ignore it. You can fix it, but it won't just go away on its own. Time will not fix this. You need to work with a specialist or you could consider something like my complete ACL recovery guide, which is a step-by-step, no guessing, no jumping ahead, clear structure from surgery all the way back to sport. Basically, where you don't guess your rehab and you actually do it based on progress, you go through levels, not based on time and all of those things that just don't exist. I'll link that below as well, but I wish you the best of luck with your ACL recovery, and if you're watching this, nothing changes if nothing changes. So make sure if you've taken something from this, you go off and do something about it. Catch you in the next one.